You are now tuned in to Heat Check with Ty Slatter and Antonio Turner, right here on GTA Sports Network. Follow GTA Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, GTA Sports. And don't forget, GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports. I got two big ones for y'all. Well, we already kind of touched on this one a little bit, but I don't know if I got if you agreed on this pay. Jerami Grant, Blazers, 5-year, 160.
Yes, sir.
Good or bad? Overpay, underpay? What we thinking?
5 years.
So 160. What's every year that? 5
is that 40?
30 million. That's about
30?
right.
Is that 30?
About 30, little like 35.
30.
35.
Yeah,
about right.
35 million a year.
About right.
He got pay raise because he was making 25.
Okay. Yeah, so y'all like the deal for like overall it was a good deal?
First of all, who else you got?
Well, the looks of it, you ain't gonna have Dame much longer.
I know, but I'm just saying. So, and truth be told, he wasn't like he was a bum playing last year. Grant,
he averaged 20 and 12. He had 20 and 12.
It's not his. But he's a piece, but he's not the piece.
He's not the piece. There you go.
Yeah, but Jerami Grant's a good piece. He's just not a reason why I'm Dame. I want to stay.
Right.
Because the way the Portland was looking, that's how you can kind of tell what sucked. I mean, this is off subject. You can tell now how this whole offseason went. They was moving away towards Dame. They was just waiting till it made sense for them to make the trade, not for him. We'll talk about this on another Zoom, another podcast, but we're gonna leave that alone because I'm about
we're gonna do one separate. We'll get that. We'll do that for several.
Later.
All right. So let's moving on down this list. We're still on day one. There's a lot of moves in day one, y'all. A lot of moves. Kristaps Porzingis, 2 years, $60 million, $30 million per season with the Celtics.
Oh, I didn't know he signed a deal.
Yeah, he signed a deal.
I knew he was traded. I didn't know he got a new deal.
2 years, 60.
Yep. Then
that's not what he was making though. He was already making like 30, I believe. Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, he was making around that anyway.
Has he been relatively healthy the last couple of years?
He was healthy last year.
He was healthy last year.
The year before.
That's the only thing. I don't have a disagreement with this based on his position, what he brings to the Celtics. That they needed size, so I'm not mad about that. They need shooting. They never need shooting.
JB and JT. If they
health, the only thing him and Gordon Hayward, those are the two guys. The only thing I ever worry about is health. Talent is there. Mm-hmm. Health has always been an issue. Mm-hmm. The unicorn gonna be the unicorn, long as he's healthy. He's healthy.
That's Brissett too, so that's a good backup. He's a decent role
I did
player.
See that. O'Shea Brissett. Yeah, I did. I was gonna get to that.
Where'd he go?
But they did that because Graham Williams.
Boston.
Yeah.
Boston.
Yeah. They scooped him up. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Graham be back.
Former Laker Troy Brown got signed to Minnesota. They agreed to a deal. They didn't say how much, so probably it was like a
little more than minimum
or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do y'all agree with Reggie Jackson's decision to stay in Denver and take the 2-year, $10 million deal? Even though he's worth more than that, he's worth at least 20.
On what team?
Are you asking me like a team that he would fit better on than Denver, or
how about 20 though for a backup?
Well, I don't think. Well, that's the thing. Is Reggie only a backup, or?
Well, it's just because of his time where he's in his career. He's a backup.
Yeah, this time, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like Reggie.
I mean, at best, I'll give him 15.
12 to 15 range. So it's like, and why
he's
not?
6 man now. And I love Reggie Jackson.
It looks like not that what I'm hearing. It's just what I'm looking from the outside. Just from what I'm looking at, he fits with them. I mean, he bought into the team to.
Well, hopefully they use him properly.
Well, they couldn't really trade deadline outside.
Well, he was traded mid-season. That's the problem.
Yeah, trade deadline is really that's hard to make a team gel in enough time to work. Only a few teams can do that. Like it's not often. So that's good for them because that takes the pressure off of Jamal Murray. I like that because now Jamal don't have to play so many minutes. Now they actually got a legit point guard behind him. Makes it easier. And he can shoot too. Reggie can hoop and get to the hole.
Oh, absolutely. He creates his own basket.
So that's a great pickup. Offense don't change when he walks in. That's why that's a good pickup. Okay. I'm looking at that now. That's probably going to be a good 2-guard combo. They want to, because then they can move Jamal to the 2 at times to bring him in. That's a good pickup. Pickup.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, Cavaliers, Karis LeVert, 2 years, $32 million.
Mm-hmm.
Health aside, I think it's a good deal.
Yep.
He got to step up a little bit better.
He got to play a little more. He didn't do much last year.
Now, granted, he didn't have to. The team
It was
played
spotty
well
last year. Yeah.
They played well in spite of him, but
Yeah, it was spotty at points last year.
Start?
No, he don't start. He's 6 man.
So they got that's right. Isaac start, don't he? Okoro?
yeah.
Okoro starts, yeah.
Yeah, go Evan Mobley and Jared. Okay, there we go. That's a good.
But he might have to start now with the new contract.
You might start with that money now.
They doing that with the last contract he had. He was coming off the bench down there.
Yeah, well, they got rid of CD.
Yeah.
They got rid of him, so that's the one of the other bench players they use a lot.
Hey, they got Strus. We just talked about
They did. He come out. The problem is he come off the bench too.
and then they got Niang from the Sixers. That was a good pickup.
That was a good pickup for them.
He might start. He might start too.
Well, Max Strus deal while we're on that subject. 4 years, $64 million. I'm starting Max Strus with that kind of money.
Well, who are you putting on the bench?
That's what I'm saying. DJ, there is Garland Donovan. Who's on the bench?
Exactly. You can't put Strus. Strus come off the bench.
I'm going off y'all deal. I mean, look. Okay, before we go into that, Niang only got a 3-year, $26 million, so he's gonna come off the bench. Obvious.
I knew he wasn't starting because he ain't starting over Mobley.
He ain't starting Philly, so fair,
right?
Fair. But
Yeah,
Max Strus contract look a little hefty. Y'all okay with bringing him off the? He'd be the 6th man in my
I'm
opinion.
not putting Darius Garland on the bench.
So you comfortable moving Okoro to the bench and making Diamond play the 3? And he's 6'3"?
Absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely not.
And Darius Garland's already a short
Garland
guard.
ain't big enough, first of all, to play the 3.
Diamond's big enough to
I
ball.
would now if I'm JB Bickerstaff, I might experiment with that in the preseason or something just to kind of see how it looks. Only because not because of height. We already know Donovan's not. He's not.
I mean, what's he 6'5"?
6'5",
6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he can shoot the lights out. So if you put Donovan at the 3,
but the problem is there's so many bigger 3s out there that they would get it.
To his defense, Wade did say that guy plays similar to him and is better than him at that. That was a while ago. He said he was better than him at that age. I don't know about now, but Donovan plays big. We seen him play
he
does play big, but I like him at the 2.
Though, even though
so if you got Garland and you bring Strus in at the 2,
yeah,
and you put Donovan at the 3 as a small 3. I mean, you could do some things with that lineup. That's hard to guard.
Strus could play the 2 as well.
That's fair.
Strus Garland. But I wouldn't do it. I'm
not saying they'll do it like lock it in, but I'll play with the lineup a little bit, throw it off on certain teams, you know.
I mean, I'm laughing, bro. Tone screen froze like a mug, boy. He got this cheesy face.
You good now, bro? Yeah, it froze.
Oh, mine went out.
You good now, but the face you made like.
Oh, well, y'all was froze too. That's why I was like, what happened?
But yeah,
I mean, that's the beauty of having a fully loaded roster. You can play with it, and if it works, cool. If not, okay, chill out.
I mean, he's still gonna get 30 minutes.
And they did.
When you break that down, what is that? I mean, 64 divided by 4. I mean, what you give him? 15.
16 area, maybe
15, 16 million a season. You're gonna get 30 minutes, no question.
Yeah.
You're gonna play 30 minutes. You're gonna play 30.
You might get 35.
Yeah,
it's Cleveland, so anything is possible.
Donovan and Garland getting 35.
Absolutely.
But when I guess I'm more or less I would rather see what they do in the postseason, because when you got all these players. What that tells me is, okay, we had enough to get through the regular season. We need to make sure after a gruesome 82-game season, we can get to the postseason. And if somebody gets hurt, we got bodies on bodies on bodies.
Well, see, my problem with the Cleveland, it had nothing to do with the guard play. It has nothing to do with guard play to me.
Well, Jared Allen admitted the lights were too bright. He admitted that.
Yeah, the problem is Jared. They got to pick one in a minute. It's going to be Jared Allen or Mobley. I'm picking Evan Mobley.
I'm picking over Pat.
Mobley, but
no facts.
It gets changed. No question. Joker and Giannis, they never trained the league to back being. That's why I'm not big on Allen walking. Not big on that.